Okay, smart meters. How smart are they? I've actually noticed that I can hear them. I can hear the smart meter in my AM radio at night. Every 10 or so seconds it'll come on for 15 seconds, and I don't even have a smart meter in my house. I have an apartment complex next door and several other close neighbors. So what's the smart meter thing all about? You know, I'm not sure. Apparently California has mandated the smart meters, and PG&E is like an agent to install them. And so they say it's to save electricity. It's a way to save electricity, and the PG&E people say that basically it's a way for people to understand their usage of utilities. And so you know, at this rate, we have radiation that's coming off these things at a very hazardous rate, as far as I'm concerned. And from what I've studied with Dr. Bill Deagle and some other doctors, and so apparently Bill Deagle is starting a class action lawsuit against some utility companies down in San Diego. And so you might want to check out his site. It's nutraceuticals.com, Dr. Bill Deagle. And Dr. George Carlo actually did a lot of research on the radiation from cell phones, and the radiation from these are basically the same. These actually are like little cell phone towers, because you have one on your house, and another meter may use that meter to transpond information. So it's not only taking and receiving your information, it may be taking and receiving other people's information. So basically what the radiation does, of course, it will screw up your sleep patterns. And what the radiation does is basically it hardens the cell walls in your body. So the cell walls, and also messes up the genes. So your genes will not be able to replicate properly after you've been exposed to radiation for some long amounts of time. And in the long term, basically, it will harden the cell walls, and the cells will not be able to get nutrition or expel waste products. And so that's what Dr. George Carlo has found out. You can Google Dr. George Carlo, and he did the cell phone radiation experiments for the industry and the government way back when, and found out all this information. And so basically the smart meters, you know, if you don't have them, you don't want to get them, because they're emitting harmful radiation. And you know, but don't take my word for it. You know, just go and apparently it's a 60-foot radius from the meter, which is from what I've gathered is the safe zone, 60 feet away from the meters, the smart meters that are transmitting RF frequency that may be damaging to your health. So please just say